Welcome bros, Freddy here. It's been quite a while since I've posted a Battlefield 3 video. The gameplay that you see right now was given by my buddy K-Beam. Some of you might know him, he's a Battlefield 3 pro player and he was kind enough to send me this epic scavenger gameplay. There is a link to his channel in the description below. It's been quite a while since the patch came out and everyone is probably wondering, with all those nerfs and buffs, which weapons are the best to use. That's why I'm here today, to show you which assault rifles are gonna be overused until DICE releases the next patch and fucks up everything again as they did on the PS3, as many people complain. The stats have been updated on SimThink and I started crunching numbers until I find the best assault rifles. You know me guys, I'm not gonna give you straight up a gun to use, I'm gonna explain some stuff first and recommend 2 or 3 weapons that are the best for certain situations. The weapons that have been buffed are the L85, AUG, FAMAS, G53, QBZ95B, LSAT and Type 88, and the ones that have been nerfed are the M416, M16A3, M5K and UMP45. With the M16A3 and M416 nerf, it's like the entire game changed. More specifically, they increased the first bullet and horizontal recoil for the M416 and fixed a bug where suppressive fire had a reduced effect on M16. I've separated the weapons in 3 big RPM categories. On the high RPM category we got the FAMAS, AEK and F2000. On the medium RPM category we got M16, M416, KH2002 and AUG. And on the low RPM category AK-74, L86, SCAR-L, G3A3 and AN94. On the high RPM category the FAMAS got a buff because it was literally unusable before. Even though the buff wasn't something groundbreaking, with a foregrip and a flash suppressor I think you can use the weapon again, but it's still definitely not the best one. So it comes down to the AEK and F2000. Even though the AEK has 50 higher RPM, I still choose the F2000 as the best high RPM assault rifle. Both weapons have the same first bullet recoil. The F2000 has more vertical recoil than the AEK, but with the flash suppressor you can drop it to the same level. Along with the low RPM, the F2000 is more controllable. About the horizontal recoil, I know that the F2000 is pretty horrible, but if you slap a foregrip on it, the F2000 gets extremely benefited compared to other weapons. And lastly, most important, is the fact that the F2000 has almost half the bullet spread. That means that when you use the foregrip you don't get the huge inaccuracy penalty like the other weapons get. Imagine that the F2000 has 0.85 bullet spread with the foregrip, where the AEK has 1.4. That means that each time you shoot the AEK the weapon becomes ridiculously inaccurate. Recoil isn't the only thing you need to know about a weapon. Bullet spread is pretty important too. I bet you don't know that the G3A3 has a sniper-like accuracy when you shoot while not moving or using a bipod, and becomes useless when you move. That makes the G3A3 the most suitable assault rifle using with a bipod. So for close quarters high RPM assault rifle, F2000 with a flash suppressor and foregrip is definitely the way to go. Now let's move on to the man category. Now here is where the real fight is happening. We got the M16A3, M416, KH2002 and M16A4. I instantly rule out the M16A4 because the KH2002 is better in so many ways, and that's why I choose it as the best burst weapon in the game. The KH2002 has literally no first bullet recoil. The vertical recoil is 0.2, which is the lowest of all the assault rifles. The side-to-side recoil is kinda high, but it's quite easy to control once you get the hang of the weapon. I don't recommend using a foregrip because it increases the bullet spread by 50%. After all the nerfs, the M416 and A3 now have huge right side recoil and quite increased vertical recoil too. That's how the AUG A3 comes into play. Right now the AUG has the same first bullet recoil and only 0.2 vertical recoil, which is again the lowest on the assault category, along with the SCAR-L, L85 and KH2002. The right side recoil is increased at 0.4, same as the M416 and M16A3. So we got same first bullet and right side recoil, lowest vertical recoil and normal left side recoil. Along with the 700 RPM, I think the AUG is the next beam gun. You can still use the M416 and M16A3 because of the increased RPM, but since we're talking medium range situations, the AUG looks extremely good and only time will tell if it is the next overused assault rifle in Battlefield 3. Now let's move on to the low RPM, where we have AK-74, L85, AA-94 and G3A3. Since we're talking long range, I have to separate the weapons in certain categories like the best in automatic fire, best in double shots and best in single shots. With the L85 buffed, I'm definitely sure that the best in automatic fire in medium to long range is the L85A2. Because it has the lowest bullet spread at 0.7, the lowest vertical recoil and pretty low horizontal recoil too. The first bullet recoil is quite horrendous, that's why it's not good in double shots. Best for double shots is hands down the AA-94, because when you shoot with a 2-round burst mode, the gun shoots at 1200 RPM, which is crazy. And the first bullet recoil is one of the lowest ones too, at only 1.5. I don't recommend using the AA-94 in full auto, as the vertical recoil will put your aim off pretty fast. And lastly, best for single shots only while standing or using the buyback is the G3A3, as it has sniper-like accuracy and high damage when you're still using the buyback. So to recap what we said today, as there was a lot of references to stats and numbers, and some people might be confused right now. Starting with the high RPM guns, the FAMAS is kinda usable now, but the F2000 prevails because of the low bullet spreads and increased benefits from the foregrip and flash suppressor. The KH-2002 is the best burst weapon in the game, but don't use a foregrip as it will fuck up the bullet spread. The AUG is the best candidate for the best all-round assault rifle, but only time will tell. Don't put a foregrip on it though. M416 is still pretty versatile too. L85 got a great buff, making it ideal for medium to long range automatic use. AN-94's burst fire is pretty effective too, and for single bipod use only, G3A3 remains the best too. I hope you found this video informative. Leave a like if you did, because it really helps. The gameplay was given by the K-Beam, a pro Battlefield 3 player. His channel is in the description. Subscribe if you want more quality content. I'm Freddy, your favorite Greek YouTuber. Thank you for watching, have a nice day, I'm out.
You're a noob.
Welcome everyone, Freddy here, and today I'm reviewing another Review My Loadout episode. Today's loadout was suggested by the bro named Phil Kabansky. He said that his loadout is a close quarter sniper loadout, and its goal is to drop the tags in the thick of the action, giving you your team awareness of the enemy.